How goes it, everybody? I'm Cujo, and welcome back to another FTB Skies episode. So, we need to get into doing some stuff. We've done a lot of infrastructure stuff going, and we haven't really gone down any of these, like, very deep into the quest lines for different things. We've done a little bit into our overpowered deal right here, which we need to get into making this, I think this is the only one we need left, is this guy to complete, the precision budding one, and then this tier is fairly easy except for the echo shards, but we did get a thing for echo shards. So I looked around and it friggin' took forever to figure out that to get echo shards we need to get a shady wizard, which is an arcane core inside a trader. Traders are now fixed. There's a new update. I can see my traders again. But today we're gonna get into some create. So we're going to kind of spin off of this guy right here. I wonder if we can make a, what is it called? Vertical something. Vertical gearbox. We just need a gearbox, which is an andesite casing. I think we can do that without, if we just get some andesite stuff. This guy, do we have a recipe for those? We do. Let's make a bunch of this up. We're missing andesite. Ooh, we can make andesite, I believe. If we hit recipe on here, I think we can get them from pedestals. We need a polished andesite under a pedestal. Let's do that real quick. All right, we got our andesite deal going. It's transferring up to here. We're up to 400 and some, and it's still climbing. So that means we should be able to make a bunch of the andesite things. Yeah, we can make 192 easy. That should be good for now. Let's finish out a stack here. So we got a stack. We need some logs. We'll just make a bunch of andesite casings to start. We can automate this eventually. Maybe, maybe not. We'll do it. I don't know. Well, they need to be stripped. Our axe is getting a little bit down on its durability. So we may need to do something about that soon. All right, we got some andesite casings. We can start getting some things crafted. So if we look at the quest line here, going to create, the first thing we need to do is a millstone, right? So I think I already have that recipe saved. That is definitely not it. Here it is, millstone. Got that. That quest is complete. We're just going to fly through this stuff. We need a mechanical press now. Why do we not have a block of iron? Which I thought I made a bunch of iron, but we did just use a lot. Iron's been made, or being made. It's enough to make our deal, our press. And I should probably make like a depot for this, because we're going to manually do some pressing first. After we just got to hook up our gearbox into this guy. Can we make our vertical gearbox now? There's a gearbox. And then we can should be able to just place this guy in here to make a vertical gearbox. So then we could take and run some power straight. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lagginess. I think it should be coming through here, right? Should we just open up this door a little bit more? We just destroyed everything. I had my magnet off because I get a lot of things in my inventory. There we go. That's going again. If we put this gearbox down, we can still turn. All right, so now we're bringing that power over into here. Let's grab a shaft. And maybe we can grab another vertical gearbox. Now we can bring our rotational force back up. Hopefully one more gearbox. We need to get our cogs auto-crafting. Cogs, let's get all of our create stuff. We can get auto-crafted. All right, we have some things in our pockets now. We can start doing some stuff. So if we do a gearbox right here. Missing andesite casings. Oh, I forgot to put them in. So there's our gearbox. We could take it. Get it vertical. And there we go. So now, ooh, actually, that's not what we want, is it? Because I think we need a gear. If we take a look at our mechanic, actually, no, whoa. We can place our mechanical press right on there, and it'll be all squirrely and spinny. But if we get a depot, we can then place that on there. And let's grab a gold ingot. It's going slow. Because this is going off of a not as fast speed. But we're going to get everything maxed out speed and do some wireless create rotational force stuff today, I believe. As long as we can get to it. All right, we got 11 plates. That'll let us get to... If we go into our crafting, we can grab an engineer's goggles. And we can then put those on our face. I don't know if those can go in the curio slot. Yes, it will go into head. And then we can see things, right? Rotational force things. Is it not working? Is it not in the correct spot? There we go. If we look at these, it'll show at current speed how much it's taking up. 320 stress units at current speed. I don't believe we could see that before. 320 stress units at current speed. All right, so that was another quest. Let's collect our quests as we go because sometimes it gives us things we can use. We got a golden hopper. We got some more cog wheels and stuff. We got a mechanical press like that, which gave us a depot, which we could have used. We can get a deployer. What we want to get into really is the brass and mechanical crafting because this is what we want to get into. The wireless stress. The machines from Create Ender Transmission allow you to transmit items, fluid, and energy over a distance. Craft 2 of any and set them to a channel and connect them. So we can transfer our rotational force so we don't need all this gunk. We can just put a deal on there, and then that'll give us all our rotational force we need. We can wirelessly transmit it over a channel, and we'll probably set up a big boiler system somewhere in here to do that. But let's continue down the line. So we can make a chute, right? What have we done already? We've already done mechanical press. We've done a deployer. We haven't done precision mechanism yet because we're not to that deal. A mechanical bearing. Can we make this? We need more andesite casings. All right, so mechanical bearing we should be able to place now and grab that. That should be a quest. I don't think we're going to use that quite yet. Mechanical of this guy. We need some iron plates, which the iron plates I think we can still make with the hammer. And we still have a hammer with some durability, so we can make some of those. Mechanical harvester done. We may need to get some, when we get into the food things, we may need to get some farmy type things going. How did we not? We have a mechanical bearing in our pocket currently. Do we not? Do we not put it? I swore I put it in our pocket. There we go. Let's collect those up. Radial chassis. A lot of this stuff I don't know how it works. Linear chassis and some super glue. Fertilization upgrade rich soil. Okay, let's grab deployers and spouts, mechanical arm chutes and all that stuff. All this stuff we could probably just craft up, right? Let's get rid of those. We already have them. A spout is going to be a copper casing, which is a copper ingot on a log. So let's grab some of those. All right, we got some brass casings now, so we should be able to get into a spout fairly easily. We got a spout. Can we get in a mechanical arm? We need brass sheets, precision things. We can't do that yet. Chutes we can do, though. We can grab a chute. Where's our... Oh, we didn't get one of the things saved. This guy right here. We need this guy saved. Mechanical saw. Do we have that? That didn't get on our list either. So this is also going to need brass. So we're going to have to get into brass before we get into those. Which is part what we need for mixing. So we need a mechanical mixer. Do we have this saved? Yes, we do. Just need a whisk. We have so much junk in our inventory right now. All right, mechanical mixer we can grab. And this, I don't believe... I think this has to be done with a gear. And I don't know how fast that needs to go. So let's say if we grab a small cog, can we transfer... That comes straight through, so that's not going to do it. So for temporary purposes, if we take our mixer and slap it there... Oh, yeah, it breaks it. It's too much stress on it. So we're going to have to get into some better deals for stress. Breaks it there also. What if we take that off, place a small cog up here... And then put our mixer there. There we go. And then we can get a basin, right? If we place a basin underneath, then we can get into making some brass stuff, I believe. Oh, that would have given us a basin. So brass ingots. So what we need for brass is copper and zinc. So let's grab a stack of each for now. So we need to make a recipe for zinc, because we do have raw zinc. We have 41,000 of it. But we do not have a recipe to make zinc. And that should go in our ultimate smelting factory, and we should be able to order up a ton of zinc. There's a stack of it. So we should be good. I always get zinc and the andesite alloy confused. So if do we right-click this in? I don't remember. Or do we just chuck it? I think we just chuck it, and then if we chuck out one of these, but it has to, it has to be heated, doesn't it? I bet. So we're gonna have to get into a blaze burner. Which that should be very easy to make. We just need to go catch a blaze. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's head to the nether, and we'll catch a blaze. So we'll take our blaze burner, place it under there, and we need to heat it. Let's grab some coal, probably blocks. So now it'll start making our stuff. All right, so we got 2 stacks of brass now. We can start doing some things, right? We got our blaze burner, which is going to give us all kinds of stuff. Blaze arrow, and architect, baby. I don't know what that was. We need a brass lantern. That's fun. And a zinc bee. So if we look, let's hang up our brass lantern. It is kind of dim in here. We don't have enough. Oh, we have so much junk. Let's put some brass lanterns around here, eh? Let's put like one above our, right there, above our door. Throw one up in this corner. One up in this corner. And then we can get rid of this guy. Put a brass one up here. All right, so we can keep moving on. We can now get into smart chutes and all that stuff. Let's go into here, and we've got the mixer. We've got a smart chute we can get, which is a brass sheet, which we need the press back, which is unfortunate because we're running out of stuff. I wonder if we can hand crank this, because we don't have any more stuff to do. Let's get our hand crank out. Do we deliver enough stress units through hand cranking? I guess we do. If we throw some brass, let's do like a half stack here. I mean, it's not fast, but it's doing the job. All right, we have made, I think I don't remember. Was I paused for that? Okay, we made that. We were hand cranking. We made a half stack of brass sheets, just in case I didn't record that part. I don't remember. It's been a while. We need to get some sandpaper, not snad paper. Snad would be cool. So there are 3 types of sandpaper, right? If we take diamond dust, which we can make diamond dust, I believe. We make some diamond sandpaper. And what we're going to do with that, we need to make, where is it? The smart deals. We need electron tubes, which are iron plates, and polished rose quartz, which rose quartz is craftable. Grab a stack of that. And I think if I remember correctly, if we put that in that hand, is it backwards? That's a brass sheet. That's why. Yeah, there we go. We're rubbing our sandpaper to make our things. We'll make a stack of this stuff, and then we'll come back again. All right, there we go. We got a stack of those guys. We barely put a dent into our sandpaper, so that's cool. We got that saved for later. Where were we looking? Smart things. We need to make smart things. Let's make one of electron tubes. Smart chute. There we go. That's a quest. What other quests do we need to do? There we go. Finished up that one. We get more electron tubes, get more brass sheets. We need a deployer now, too. We have not made our deployer yet. We have the electron tubes. We're missing a finger, which is that. I don't think that's a quest, but we'll throw it in our inventory for a second. And there we go. We can deploy things. All right, so there's a few things we need to get here going. Smart chute we've already done. Brass funnel we have not done. We can make 2 of those. We've made brass. Mechanical crafter we have not made any of those, which that's probably a brass casing, I'm guessing. Yes. So let's make some brass casings real quick. Do we still have wood in our inventory? I don't believe we do. All right, we got our brass casings done now. What were we doing this for again? To make a mechanical crafter. There we go. Mechanical crafter done. That should be a quest done also. We need the portable storage interface deal. Let's try to get this storage interface guy, which should be fairly easy also. All the things we're getting done. I got an obsidian barrel for that. That's pretty cool. So that's been gotten. That's been gotten. Did we do a mechanical saw? Yes, I could see it in our inventory. We've done that. We've already got... Did we not do... Oh, crushing... Oh, we're almost done. Alternator and stuff. And crushing wheel. Crushing wheel. We're going to have to get down to our mechanical crafting. For that one. This is mechanical crafting. This is mechanical crafting. And this is mechanical crafting. So we need a 5x5 setup of mechanical crafting with some more things set up. So we're going to have to get into some better... All these things we need mechanical crafting for this. We're going to have to set up a system for that also for making... what are they called? The precision part deals. So I'm going to go off camera real quick and get some... Probably make a tank over here somewhere. And we'll get everything ready to go for that. All right, so it's been a bit. It's been some tinkering and doing some things and testing things in creative to figure out what works. Because I want to superheat these guys. As you can see, this guy is superheated. He's super weird looking because there's an add-on that adds a thing into this that's super cool that allows us to superheat without blaze cakes. Blaze cakes are annoying. They're not fun to deal with. So we're making biofuel out of here. Okay, it's trying to keep up. Hopefully it keeps up with our chart. We got big pipes on here, so this is holding like 5,000 buckets or 500 buckets, whatever that is. That would be 500 buckets, right? 512 buckets in this pipe alone. So we got a good backlog of it, and it's starting to fill this back up, but we have a bunch of organic things, and the more different types of things you have pumped in, the more efficient it runs at making fuel. We just have that getting exported through our refined storage system. We have a sink up here pumping water because you need water in these guys. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on over here. This isn't getting bone meal for some reason. We might have to check on that if we start running out. So we'll probably run a pipe down to this guy too. Heat him also. We might as well get all the things going. But in order to do this, we need to make a straw. A straw is made from bamboo, from apotheosis bamboo apparently, in a roller. So if we can just grab some bamboo. I know we have some. We've got 2,000 of it. We only need 8 more because we've already done 1. Can this hold more? Yeah. I haven't used the roll. I think we're doing 1 extra. Oh, well. Also, we put a star buckle. That star buckle we got from the quest reward up on that guy. So that's running automatically now. Once we get all this stuff, we won't have to worry about any of that anymore. We'll have all the stress units for everything at full speed, and we'll be good. Up to 6 straws. 7, we need 1 more. 8 straws. There we go. So all you have to do is right-click on these guys, and see how it changes them? And they're automatically getting super fuel, because if you look down here, let's go down our hole. These are not connecting to the bottom, because they have not been given a straw. As soon as we give it a straw, you can see the connection happens, and they start getting superheated. And hopefully, this is going to be like fully passive at least passive enough that we're supplying enough fuel that it can keep up with. So now we have a superheated deal. We can cover this back up. And does it hurt to stand on? No, it doesn't. Not to us, at least. And I think I made enough of these to make our tank on top. There we go. That's 4 high. We need to get some steam engines put on here. I think we get 12 per side. And this will... Not 12 per side. 12 total. And if we look at here... Now, look at how much heat we're getting out of this. 0 stress units via 12 engines because we're not doing anything right now. But if we grab some shafts... And I think we can rotate these if they're not facing the right direction. Again, this is kind of like a system collapsey type build, type deal. Not the superheating part. The superheating part I came up with on my own, but I saw this is how he ran his deal too. I think we're going to have to cut this wall back a little more. Okay, you can rotate them. It's easier to do when you're looking straight down the end to get the hitbox on it though. So they can be rotated. This side, we're going to have to clear out some more blocks. Our pick's going to die. We're going to have to make a new super pick. Okay, we got all these rods put in here. I had to clear out some more space because it's bigger than I imagined it to be. But we can hop up on top here. We just place a sink down here. If we take our mechanical pipe, we should be able to start pumping. Does this work on mechanism? No, it does not. Let's get our configurator. Pull the water. It should start filling up with water. Look at that. We're generating 147,465 stress units, which is amazing. All right, so how we're going to connect this up? We're just going to get 4 gearboxes. We have some shafts we're going to add to the end of each of these. I think it needs 2 for each side. And then we can place a gearbox in here. Then these should all link up and be turning and generating the power together. Oh, we're getting like tier upgrades from a loot bee. Tier 4 dimensional storage stabilizer. That sounds amazing. Okay, so that's our power. So now we need to utilize it, right? We need to make 25 mechanical crafters. I don't know if we did a recipe for that. Mechanical crafters. We have 3 of them, probably from rewards, I'm guessing. So that means we need 22 more. So let's go make a recipe for those. Oh, yeah, I made a refined obsidian paxel now. Haha, that's super fancy, huh? I just threw a quick enchant on it and got us some efficiency going. Let's get some recipes up. All the trash out of our pocket. I don't know where my... Oh, we got a dice of fate. From the dude. We got fruit of... What does this do? It's a relic for Britannia. I don't know what it does. I'll have to look up what that one is. Because I don't remember. So, I know this is going to get us a lot of hammers in our inventory, but I don't care. We have space. We can always add... We only have 1 disk drive. We haven't even filled it up yet. And there is a recipe. We made this with the... I don't know if it's in here, because there's some weird editing that's going to happen, because I thought something was going to work a certain way, and it didn't work a certain way, so we had to kind of backtrack. But we can make this an enrichment chamber with rose quartz, which is this. So if we go back to that, we just have to enrich it, and we'll get that stuff. So then we should have our recipe for our electron tube. We already have an iron plate recipe, so we don't need this. This we're not going to be able to do, because we haven't automated anything for mechanism yet. So we're going to need 23 brass casings in the system already in order to make this work. So that's crafting, and this is enrichment. So let's see how many brass casings we have. I think I made a lot. Yeah, we have 56. We should have enough. So if we go to mechanical crafter, Oh, we didn't make a recipe for the mechanical crafter part. There we go. We should be able to make 22 of these. And came in 24. That's weird. But that's fine. Now we can run over here. We haven't done the precision things yet, which I kind of want to do before we get our wireless thing. So then we can... What's it called? We need 2 precision things for the wireless thing. So there's our 5x5. So what do we need to do? We need the... What's it called? What is it called? Deployer. So we have 1 deployer, right? So I think I'm going to set this up to kind of work off of here for right now. There we go. So if we take a depot and we just place it in the ground here, we can probably hand make a precision mechanism deal. This guy. Because it's going to be small cog, big cog, iron nugget. So let's grab some of those in that order. Where are our cogs at? There they are. It's just called a cogwheel in here, apparently. I think that's what it's called everywhere, but... Alright, so we can hop her into here, hop her into there, and in order to get these precision mechanisms, we need a gold plate. Well, we'll eventually get this automated, but we have 59 gold plates. So let's just place 1 into our hopper here. That'll put it on there. And then we can come through. Let's get all these in order the way we need them. We can chuck a small cog in. That's going to put it on. Then we'll put a big cog. That'll put it on. And then we'll put that on. Now, do we need to remove this, or can we just chuck another small cog on? Nope, don't do that. And we need to go through this process 5 times. And I think that's it. That is our deal. Complex curiosities. Let's see, does that do our create thing? That is not even a quest to get one of those. But we do need them. We need them for things. Not for that so much, but for this guy, we need them. So you can wirelessly transfer fluid or items. I think probably what we're going to do is the energy, probably. So we're going to need at least 2 of those, but we're going to need more, so we'll get our cogs stuff going. And we're going to need this rotation speed controller, which is just one of those. So to start, let me make like 10 of these things, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we made 10. We only actually had 1 fail, which is pretty good for making 10, I think. Let's make our speed controller deal, this guy. And then we can kind of get everything going and speed things up. Because I want this to be sped up. I think I'll do our speed controller guy back here. We take that. We'll have to connect it temporarily for like our first craft. And then we should be able to adjust the speed on this. And then we'll connect our wireless deal to that guy. I think we need to get a vertical deal. And a small cog we'll need to plug into this. So we just slap a vertical guy on there and hit a small cog. Oh, it's got to be rotated that way. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We actually can probably hook it up with the fast speed off of here. With just a regular gearbox. And a small cog. So if we plug a gearbox in right here. Small cog there, then this is going max speed. Look how fast that's going. All right, let's adjust all of our deals to go this way. All right, so now we can set up our recipe, which I believe if we look at it here, it's going to be through the middle is shaft, precision, ender eye, precision shaft. So that should be pretty easy. Where's our precision deals? It's going to be shaft, precision, ender eye, precision, shaft, and then we need some ender pearls too. And obsidian all the way around. See if this works. If we made a good recipe. Look how fast it crafts. Here we go. Wireless transmitter deal. Let's make another one. And that's 2 complete. There we go. Super amazing. So let's test these guys out. So we got the deal over here, right? So let's go and we'll place our guy down. Put one of them on to here. Well, I didn't want both of them. So we're on network 1. So allegedly, we come over here. What we could do is right above, we could disconnect all this. And we could place our guy here. And that's running max speed now. Like, so much max speed that it doesn't visualize it. If we turn off shaders, it looks a little bit better. But there's just so much visually going on right now, it's terrible. Which also means all of this stuff can go. And we can get rid of all these water wheels. And all of our power is coming from our big generator here, which is a level 9 boiler system. The only thing we're restricted on is size. Maybe if we put another couple things up, maybe. I think level 9's max, though. But that's super amazing, huh? All right, so before we go today, I want to finish up the quest line for this. So that means making some... Put some stone in, making the crushing wheels, which is this, and then everything else is andesite. Except for the very bottom corners, because they don't get anything. And since it's like that, we need a button. Because we didn't fill everything. If we put a button on... can we just put a thing there? There we go. And that'll set it off. Make it craft, and there's a crushing wheel. That part is done. Quest completed, no reward. So we just need to make an alternator, a mechanical arm, an alternator, and a electric motor and mechanical arm, and then we're done with the quest line. So in order to do electric motor, we're going to need some things we don't have yet. So we got to get some copper wire, which is copper plate placed in the roller. We should probably make a couple... you know, I'm going to make a couple more of our ender transmitter deals. And we'll be right back. Alright, so we got one hooked up to our press. We got one hooked up to our rolling mill here. All this stuff is going to have to get cleaned up. This may end up being in another room. We may separate this off. Push out this way. I don't know how much room we... It looks like we have a little bit of room this way, but not a ton. Because we are under the original island right now. So we're kind of just taking advantage of that space. We have our extra straw that we forgot to take the stuff out of for in there. What else do we need for the electric motors? We need some brass sheets. We got some of those. That's enough to make the electric motor, I would say. We need a capacitor. Just a zinc sheet and a copper sheet. Let's grab a stack of these guys. Pretty fast now that that's going. There's a capacitor. We can get rid of our star buckle. We don't need him anymore. An iron rod. We can do that. And I think that's everything we need. We need a andesite, or is that zinc? Andesite alloy. We're going to need to make copper spools still, too. Alright, so let's look at the shape of these. So it's going to be... We'll take it along the bottom. Just gonna be like boop and do and capacitor. Then rod. These guys, and then I think it's like this. Not up top though. There, and then an andesite in the top, and that should be the recipe, I think. There we go. There's one. The other one is the same thing. It's just with iron instead. We need one more capacitor. I just realized we did not make. And that should be good. And then we just need the arm. Which is that just a crafting recipe? Yeah, we should be able to just craft that. And that is create completed. Oh, and we got another rotation speed controller. Not that we really need it, but we got one. So that is create complete. Super amazing. I want to clean this up a bit. We're going to have to put some things in. I didn't realize you could break funnels like that. We'll have to clean this stuff up a little bit. Set up some assembly line things. Kind of clean all this stuff up and put it where it belongs. We can kind of get rid of our water wheels off camera and everything. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, I think that's it for the episode. So like I said, that's going to be it for the episode. If you stuck around to this point in the video, I truly appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, watching us figure out our way through the create line, getting our maximum friggin' charged up. Friggin' easy mode, overheated deal. Superheated, not overheated. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you got something to say, say it down below. And I'll see you all next episode. Bye-bye.